Namaste everyone. In today's video, I wanted to share with you one of the important aspects of law of attraction. To be able to manifest what you want, it's important to practice on a daily basis all the things that's helpful to basically shift your inner world, so therefore you can see the shift in the outer world as well. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and empowering others to live their life to their fullest. We're all creators. We have the capability to create our life the way we want. So let's make it beautiful together. So let's dive in. So today's topic about some practices that you can do to manifest what you want in your life. It's basically law of attraction techniques that I have recently watched Master Shri Akarshana's video on, and I got some knowledge from that video as well. So I thought I can share that with you. So one of the things that we need to realize is that most of us, and I'm guilty of it as well, when we go through something in our life, we tend to say, why me? We tend to say, why is this always happening to me? Why is this, why am I getting treated this way all the time? So we tend to victimize ourselves. And you know, sometimes it's okay to go through that emotional process, but you shouldn't be stuck in that process all the time. So when you're always pointing your fingers outward and blaming things on others and other people, then we forget to make some changes within ourselves, and we don't recognize that we need to if we're always looking outward. So one thing you need to remember is, when we're in that victim mode, we're always blaming others, or always looking at things in a negative way, with a negative mindset. And when you do that, you create that vibrational frequencies, and therefore you'll be attracting more of those frequencies, and then you'll see a full cycle of going through that again and again. So what you need to do is get into a creator mindset. And how you can do that is basically, when you're in a creator mindset, you realize that you're not alone in this world. At the end of the day, it's about practicing oneness. Everything is energy, and Master always says that everything is energy, energy is everything, and therefore we're all interconnected. One best way to look at how we are interconnected, or understand that we're interconnected, is looking at the full moon. Full moon, usually it affects the water, affects ocean. We are also made up of water, and therefore it affects us as well. Most of the time when something happens, people are like, oh, is it full moon today? And that's usually true, because it triggers a lot of emotions within ourselves as well. Of course, there are so many practices you can do to avoid negative triggers, but then most on an average, most people do get affected in one way or the other. So it's important to notice that if a full moon can affect the water and the water within us, then obviously we're all one and we're connected. And when you realize we're one, we're connected, then you realize you're not alone, and you're a part of the creation, and therefore you're part of the creator. If let's say the way I look at it is, if I'm part of, and you know, you may believe in God and you may not, at least there's a universal energy, there's energy beyond us that you can believe in. And for me, because I believe in God, I actually look at every being in this planet as one cell of basically the actual supreme being. So if you look at it that way, then technically, if you're one cell of you, your cell is basically made up of who you are as well. So if we are one as part of the supreme being, then we also have the same creations, the same creative power within us, within ourselves as well. So if you realize that you are a creator, then you can create your life in a more positive way, and you can shift your victim mindset to more of a creator mindset. And one of the best way to do this is do daily practice of affirmations. And you know, you can tell yourself that you're a creator and you can create your life. And if your life is not going too well for you in the moment, then you can assure yourself that you can change that by saying that I am a creator. And do that for 21 days and see a shift in your mindset, because it's all starts there. When you work towards your internal world, your inner world, then the shift will actually happen in the outer world as well. So keep practicing saying that. And one important technique that I always talk about is witnessing, because sometimes you can't change what you don't know. And the most important thing is to understand yourself. So instead of, you know, putting labels or judging others or yourself as well, focus on your breathing, because that kind of grounds you. So when you focus on your breathing, you know, anytime you feel frustrated or anytime you feel angry, just bring your focus, instead of bringing your focus on that feeling, bring your focus on your breathing. And when you focus on your breathing, then it will allow you to start witnessing. Just witness whatever happens, just let it go. And whatever happens comes your way, don't put any label on it, don't put any judgment, and just let it go and just witness. When you practice witnessing throughout even 21 days, but it actually requires more than 21 days, I would say, but at least the first 21 days you get into the habit of doing it. Once you start doing that on a daily basis, continuously, you will actually learn about yourself and start learning about how you react to things. Because once you know how you react to things, then you can change it if it's not working in a favorable way for you. So then once you start changing that, and when you start realizing that, then you can create a better world for yourself, a better life for yourself. And one way to kind of recognize is that just ask yourself, in whatever, if you're in a negative mindset, ask yourself if that's going to benefit you to create the future you want. Most of the time, if you want to, you know, do great things in this world, then you want to have a positive mindset and do that in a positive, in a positive environment with a positive outlook, because then the outcome will be positive as well. So if you want to be in that, if you want to create a great life for you, you know, do great things in this world, then make sure you recognize what mindset you need to be in, and then put yourself in that. And it takes a lot of practice, but you know, the first step you take matters. So start taking actions right now. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button and share this video with your family and friends as well. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button, as I'm very determined to creating weekly videos for you guys to empower you to live your life to your fullest. Until then, namaste.